Since my opinion of film is worth more than yours or anyone else's, you're lucky to have me helping you craft your movie collection. I see you recognize that every good movie collection needs a ninja movie, and you're a smart cookie to have come to me to help you find it. I grew up on ninja movies. I, myself, wanted to be a ninja. These guys were my first superheroes, and mostly, even if you love the archetype, ninja movies are more or less cheesy, dated, and silly. They usually have low budgets, rarely have good choreography, and when they do hit the mainstream, it's made for kids. In our scenario, your movie collection gets one flick from each category. The aim isn't to find the highest rated, most critically acclaimed film in the genre, it's to find the funnest, the coolest, the one a lot of other people haven't seen. If you're gonna have a movie collection, you gotta have a ninja movie. And 1995's The Hunted, starring Christopher Lambert, is that ninja movie. Here's my brief synopsis of this film. A Japanese woman knows she's going to be assassinated, so for her last night on Earth, she decides a boss exit would be to bang the Highlander. Lambert is just some American businessman working in Japan, and she picks him up in a bar and brings him back to her place. They rail each other, she kicks him out, and then ninjas come to kill her. She requests to see the face of her killer before she dies, and so the legendary ninja assassin Kinjo reveals his face. No one has ever seen his face. That's when Lambert comes back in, sees Kinjo's face, and gets poison-throwing starred almost to death. But he survives. Christopher Lambert in this film becomes like Django in Tarantino's Django Unchained. King Schultz has a bounty on the Brittle brothers, but doesn't know what they look like. Django has seen their faces, can't identify them, so Schultz uses Django to collect a bounty on them. Well, in this movie, King Schultz is instead the samurai warrior Takeda. Takeda has a long-standing feud with Kinjo and his ninja clan. Wanting to draw out and face Kinjo, Takeda uses Lambert as bait. He boards a train with Lambert and then calls the ninja clan and says, "That guy that knows what Kinjo's face looks like, he's here. Come and get him." Takeda uses Lambert like the goat in Jurassic Park that's meant to tempt the T-Rex. Yeah, a fantastic battle scene takes place on the train where Takeda destroys a horde of ninja, hoping that one of them is Kinjo. Christopher Lambert's character in this film sort of reminds me of Kurt Russell in Big Trouble in Little China. In that film, Kurt Russell more or less doesn't have to be there for the plot to go on, with the exception of what happens between him and the villain. Kurt Russell is a sidekick who thinks he's the hero. The same thing is going on here, with Lambert more or less being background to a greater movie plot between ninja and samurai. My recommendation comes through the medium of YouTube, and this platform can be touchy when it comes to the sharing of music or a movie soundtrack, and that's too bad, because that means I can't share with you the film's phenomenal score. Music's so good, I bought it on CD back when CDs were pieces of music you had to go to a store to buy. This soundtrack is entirely kodo, which is a form of Japanese drumming, and it sounds like ninjas running through treetops at night backlit by a full moon. That's what that sounds like. The Akira soundtrack comes to mind when mentioning the music of The Hunted. So if you're a fan of the genre, you've seen Ninja Assassin, American Ninja, Enter the Ninja, Revenge of the Ninja, and you've for sure seen Ninja Scroll, but there can be only one. A good movie collection needs a ninja movie, and The Hunted is that ninja movie.